four-wheel bike. The kids, they would go on it with us, but they were quite old before I let them ride it on their own. You know, we're quite lucky. The place isn't not completely flat, but you know, it's just that kids don't have that capacity to do risk assess. And so the four-wheel bike, much to my absolute son's disgust, I wouldn't let him near a chainsaw until he'd done a chainsaw course. And since he's got home, he's had one significant near miss, and he now, at an older person, now respects why I had that attitude. Yeah, we did low stock handling course with our kids when they were reasonably young, because they were always working and helping in the yard. So I have to say, when they were under school age, I pulled back from doing a lot of the hands-on stuff. It was just too hard to juggle myself, the kids and everything else. So as they got older, we probably the thing was just to set very clear limits and get them involved. So because if they're doing something, they're less likely to be wandering off getting into mischief, you know.
Yes.
And it also, when you've got the kids, your main role is to be their mum, which involves just keeping them safe. And if other things didn't happen. The kids all, you know, ended up with jobs that they did, you know, there were animals to feed and those sort of things. So when you started to move over, you just gave them jobs that were within their capacity. You didn't put them into, you know, into roles that was beyond their capacity, and you know, supervise them. I can know, you know, when Sam was out with the four-wheel bike and the kids started to use the four-wheel bike, then he was out there with them, you know, and just guiding and reminding. And every now and then it was dangerous at the time. So there was at the time there was the reaction, and then it was back into the house, you know, later on, and then just revisiting it and taking that reaction because you were worried about their safety and you were worried about them, and bringing them in and trying to get them to, you know, talk about how it happened and why it happened, and just to, again, trying to encourage them to use it as a learning experience. Probably my biggest, throughout all my life, while ever you're angry about something, don't have the discussion. Wait until you feel calm about it. So it might be 24 hours later before you actually go back and revisit it, because when things are said in anger, it's very hard to retract them, where if you can say things when you're calm, the message is heard much better.
Yes.